Okay, welcome to the last Tuesday webinar. And thank everybody for coming. And it's so nice to have you here. And tonight we are going to be talking about the ultimate side hustle. How many of you think you know what it is? Raise your hand. Let me see. I had a lot of people in here. Let me see what. Nobody's guessed what the side hustle is. You can't even tell by the color that we chose. Okay, we're going to get started. And the ultimate side hustle. Back in 2014, Sandra and I created the seasonal decorating certification, and hundreds of you have taken advantage of this, which we are thrilled that you have. So, it has become the ultimate side hustle. I love my job and I love the fact that I have this ability to see things that other people don't see. So it's like it gives me the opportunity to use my talent in so many different ways. So whether it's staging or decorating or seasonal decorating or helping plan a party, or it's because this talent that we have to see what so many people cannot in the beauty of things is truly a gift, and I am thrilled that I have it. So, do you know that 78% of Americans plan to decorate their homes for the holidays? Now, I actually thought that was a little low. I don't know about you, but it did seem a little bit low for there only to be that amount. But I guess a lot of people, have different things, or, I think this year is going to be a very different year, but it's really important. So, in the general side hustle statistics, and this source was by Bankrate, 45% or 70 million of working Americans report to have a side hustle. Now, to me, a side hustle would not be our staging or our decorating or, the shopping or any of the stuff like that we do. It's just something that we have the ability to do. And so we choose to add this to our source of income. And why are so many people getting a side hustle? Well, 30% of the side hustlers need the extra monthly income, but 60% use the money for savings. I need a drink of water. Or they want more disposable income. And who doesn't want more disposable income? Now, seasonal decorating is year round. I apologize. Seasonal decorating is year round. I mean, there's season, summer, winter, spring, and fall. But this particular time of year, it's highly increased. According to Angie's List, if you enjoy decorating or have a flair for design, you need to consider this lucrative side hustle of seasonal decorating. Professional decorators charge an average of $800 to $1,500 per job, including materials and support and supplies. So uh, that is a good little number. And, most people have a great deal of seasonal decor. They either need it to be fresh or they need to um, do something different. So, why is it the ultimate side hustle? Not only is it elective, but it's very selective. So, if you don't have to do it at all, but if you're looking for a side hustle and maybe you say, you know what, I love to decorate for fall. I'll put myself out there and I'm going to decorate for, I don't know, Thanksgiving and the fall holidays, but I'm too busy to put myself out there for Christmas. or Hanukkah. So I'm only going to do this one. But then there's New Year's, and there's, that week between Christmas and New Year's can be very slow. It would be a great time to put some side hustle out there. So not only is it elective, but it can be very selective. So it's something that you can make it as big or as little as you want. And it's not just Christmas decor. It's summer, winter, spring, and fall. There's St. Patrick's Day, there's Easter, 4th of July, Halloween, Thanksgiving. And I live in the South, and women in the South like to change everything. They change everything summer, winter, spring, and fall. They change their bedspreads, change their rugs. We less love to change everything for the seasons. So it can be truly a great addition to your already existing revenue stream. There are also different types of clients for a variety of purposes. You can do just residential. Well, guess what? Businesses really need holiday decorating. Dave Ramsey's headquarters are located here, and I knew a girl that did the seasonal decorating for his big university there, and it can be, you know, extremely lucrative. How many of you have involved yourself in seasonal decorating? Raise your hand. Nobody. Nobody in the group has done season. Oh, wait a minute. Sarah. Sarah's done it. Okay, Sarah, can I open your mic? And Sandra Wick. Hey, Sandra. I'm going to open your mics, Sarah, and can you share a little bit? You just recently took the certification course, so you're locked and loaded and ready to go, right? I'm going to open your mic. Oh, I think you're on the phone. Let me see. I can't get you open. Sandra, how about you? Sandra Wick, can I open your mic? Let me see if I can undo you here.
Okay.
Yes, Sandra, can you talk?
Sure.
Okay. So you have done some seasonal decorating, correct?
I have through the years, yes.
And tell me a little bit about it. Which one is your favorite?
Well, Christmas holiday in general seems to be the most popular one, and it's worked out fine. I haven't done it every year, but I've got clients that I've done staging or decorating for in the past that have requested it, and yeah, so it's a fun little additional, like you said, revenue stream.
And do you charge your normal rates for this, or do you set up special rates for this? Do you do it by the project, by the hour?
I like to bill by the project for most
Hmm.
things. Give people a range of approximate hours I think it'll take me, and yeah, and then charge by the project.
Okay, that's great. That's super. Thank you for sharing.
Sure.
Um, okay. All right, I'm going to go up here to Betsy. Hang on. Did I see you up here, Betsy, that you have done seasonal? Okay, Betsy, I'm going to open your mic. And if you could share with us. I don't know why it doesn't want to open my mics tonight. I'm trying to open your mic, Betsy. Unmute Betsy. Okay. Okay, Betsy. Oh, are you not on the microphone, Betsy? Okay, wouldn't let me do her. Okay. Anybody else have tipped your toe into the world of seasonal? Okay. Well, and not only that, you can charge, like Sandra Wick was saying, you can charge by the hour, you can charge by the project. And what I like about it is that I love playing with different things. I mean, I've been seasonal decorating now for, 50 years. And it's so nice to just open up and go, what could I do with this? And I find that really fascinating to be able to do that. So, okay. Also, any special events, weddings, family gatherings, birthday. Once people know you do this, you are in like Flint. So they're going to call on you for everything. Okay, let's look at some of the pros and cons of seasonal decorating as a side hustle. Okay, it's a minimal startup investment. Your clients will have or pay for most of the decorations. So, minimal tools needed. You can, most of us already have our toolkits. And so, it's usually just a few extra things, mostly tie type things that you need in addition. And seasonal means it's just that. It isn't something you have to deal with every single day. So it's ideal for us as stagers, decorators, professional organizers, and it makes for a great hustle during the slower times because a lot of people take their house off the market during the holidays, and so we don't have as many staging as we do in December as we have in other times. There is no degree needed to become a seasonal decorator, although certification is recommended. And you determine how big you want to make this. You could say, I'm just going to step my toe in the water just this year. And like Sandra Wick was saying, that she just hasn't done it every single year, but, you know, uh, she has done it, quite a few times. And then, so your referrals from satisfied clients and word of mouth advertising. So it doesn't necessarily require a whole completely new, different marketing process. You can just reach out to your current clients. Now, some of the negatives or the cons of seasonal decorating is that it's the busiest season of the year is October to December. And so you too could be very busy, not necessarily with your business, but with life. And you need to allocate time to each service you offer. In other words, you don't want your seasonal to impede on your regular staging and decorating clients. It can take time to build up your client base because people are going to need to see some work that you've done. And usually you start with your own seasonal decorating so they can start to see what you're capable of. And this can be a potentially dangerous job. In other words, you're up on ladders, and you may want to, you know, ensue the service vendors that you need in order to take care of some. I know I wouldn't do outdoor lights. I don't know about you, Sandra, but I wouldn't be doing outdoor lights. Um, and there can be people with limited budgets. It's like it's a lot of fun if you've got an unlimited budget, but it can be, um, really exhausting to try and create something from nothing. But hey, listen, if anyone can do it, we can. Okay, what do you need to start this side hustle? Well, the first thing is going to be creativity. And, I just was watching this little piece right here was on, I think it was Home Talk. And these are just clear balls that they sprayed and put um, glitter on. They put the little battery operated lights in it. They got some sticks from the yard and they sprayed those. And look at the creativity. This probably didn't cost $10, total. And it's being able to create something from nothing is what I think is truly exciting about this particular side hustle. So that was from Home Talk, Pinterest, magazines, markets. Those are all the places that you can go and get ideas for your seasonal decorating. Okay. Did I see that someone had a question? Yes. Uh, Jenny, hang on one second. It says, do the clients keep the decorations since they pay? Yes, Jenny. If they purchase them, you're purchasing them for their inventory. Now, I do know of some people that they take the inventory, they decorate, but the inventory belongs to them and they come back and decorate again the next year with their things. They mark them as their things or whatever like that. But um, if you've put it in one house, it can't be used again for another season. So, I would recommend that they buy their things. But then you're going to set them up so that they have this, you're going to get organized, get it all set up so that when you come back next year, it's so much easier. Okay, good. I'm glad that answered your question. Okay. Creativity is the result of those limited resources. So when I have done seasonal decorating, I mean, there's so much outside at this time of the year. And if you've got a can of spray paint and I don't even know that you need spray paint, but it's amazing what you can do by going to the yard and just cutting some clippings. And there's so much evergreen this time of year, and then the holly berries, and you can just make a beautiful house with virtually nothing, so it's like you're trying to create a beautiful centerpiece, and they don't have a container, they don't have anything. You could just go get a beautiful bowl from their china cabinet and float some candles in it along with some holly and some berries, and it can turn out to be very pretty. So don't limit yourself at all. But what you need to understand is that if someone is paying you to come in and decorate for the holidays, it cannot be your grandmother's Christmas tree. We all grew up, and we grew up with, different things. And, maybe we grew up and there's supposed to be little bears in the tree, or, I know my first little tree were little pop out wooden things from J.C. Penney, because I didn't have any money, you know, but that can't be what someone would hire me to do. I'm going to have to kick it up a notch. It cannot be grandmother's Christmas trees. It had better be outstanding. You need to develop your own personal style. It needs to be your own personal holiday, your signature that says you go above and beyond to create a dramatic um, setup for your homeowners. The same thing when it comes to the Christmas trees. It had better be outstanding, over the top, truly um, different and unique. I think I didn't close your microphone, Sandra. I can hear you in here, and I think I may have not shut your mic down. Hang on. I don't know. I don't know why I can't do any of this today. Okay, here we go. I don't know if I got it. But anyway, so if you've decided to do this as a side hustle, then the first thing you're going to need to look at is, okay, am I going to need a business license? Well, I think you probably already have a business license. This is going to be an addition to your current revenue stream, or you may decide this will be your tip my toe in the water. And if it's going to be your tip your toe in the water, you need to contact your local city or county business office for information on how to get a business license in your area if you're going to make this a business. You're going to need to create a very limited business plan. If you're already in business, this is just going to be an addendum to your current business. And then you need to decide defining what you're going to do, whether it's going to be residential, offices, whether you'll do indoor, outdoor, indoor only, or any of those things. Any questions on that? Oh, went too far. Okay. So you're going to develop your marketing plan. You're going to obtain your liability insurance. And I highly recommend, if you're going to do seasonal decorating, that you carry insurance. If you're already in the business, you probably already have insurance. I just would like to ask, does everybody on the call tonight have insurance? Raise your hand if you've got your own liability insurance. Okay, I'm seeing some hands go up. Okay, good. But not as many as I think there should be, because it's so important to have your own insurance. I mean, you're dealing with candles, you're dealing with electricity, you're dealing with plug-ins, you're dealing with all of these types of things. And life as you know it, which is what I tell my students all the time, is over if you are out there in someone else's house and decorating and staging without having liability insurance. It's not that expensive and it's easy to get, and it's about $500 a year for $2 million worth of liability insurance. So it's well worth getting insurance. Then you're going to develop your tools. If you don't already have your own toolbox, you'll be developing um, a set of tools, and it'll look very much like our toolbox, but it will have a couple of things that are extra. And so, tonight I'm not really talking about the ins and outs of the decorating itself because we've done that numerous times. The only thing I'm talking about is the basics if this is a side hustle that you would like to look into. Okay, but you will need to add a ladder and your hand tools. And then you need to have a menu of the surfaces and pricing. So offer a variety of packages, such as tree only, tree and mantles, and solid surfaces. Or maybe you can make sure you price your service appropriately for your market. So, and then put together a portfolio, whether it's a physical book or it's an online book. You could set it up on Pinterest or wherever you wanted to set it up, put it on your website. So if someone clicked on seasonal decorating, they can see some pictures of your work. Okay, also you may need some helpers during this time, just to get up on the ladder and have someone hand you the next little bobble, could be very helpful. So, depending on the number of clients you have, you could use help. Okay, and then your marketing plan. So, starting with, I have a question here. Okay, how about LLC? Is it needed? No, an LLC, you can be a sole proprietor. Um, with this, it does not need to be an LLC, but you do need to just check. I don't know where you are, Jenny, but you need to check with your county and see what kind of business license you need to have. It's simple to do. Just go to yourtown.gov and put in there that you're starting a business. Okay. All right. So the next thing is start with your own home or business with your marketing of what you do. So it's friends, family, homes to get experience and referrals. So in other words, put yourself out there and offer to do some things for a couple of other people. And then you are able to use the pictures as you build your um, expertise. Posting bulletins in your church, at your church, and in other organizations or in the local stores. Take pictures and build your portfolio. Use a blog or a site like Pinterest to show off your work. Okay. Any questions? I still have somebody. So, in addition to your hustle, there are some other things that if you are good at some of this, gift wrapping, toy assembly, furniture assembly can be incredible. Holiday shopping, party planning, and your favorite recipes. All of this can be added as little bonuses to your side hustle. Do you know that according to ZipRecruiter, that the average American spends hours wrapping gifts? And according to ZipRecruiter, I'm by myself, so I'm having to watch the screen, that professional gift wrappers make $32,000 a year. Now, I think that's pretty good. In Nashville, they make 31,000. So I think that's a pretty good um, little extra piece of change. Okay. Then Would you believe that people that know how to put together toys and furniture, now this may not be you, this may be your teenage son that works with you. It could be your husband. I mean, y'all could put together this side hustle and become the elves of your town, you know, that people pay as much as $140 an hour uh, to have somebody come in and fix the furniture or put together the bicycle. And especially if you can put together IKEA furniture, that makes you really you marketable. And you need to make sure you know the ins and outs of the latest stores. Find customers that are near you. Do you know that you can put it in for TaskRabbit and Thumbtack, and they will be extra for you, that they can market for you. Okay. Okay. So then let me make sure I'm at the right one. So, how to market your side hustle. Of course, I said your own home, your friends and family, neighbors, former clients. Put it in Nextdoor. How many of you have done some advertising with Nextdoor? I'm looking for a show of hands. Advertise with Nextdoor at all for anything? Okay. I don't have many. Well, I'll tell you, I have, and it has been very easy to do, and doesn't cost anything. Where it costs if I go through Facebook, but you can also advertise with Craigslist, Angie's List, and House. House, actually, I saw it on House the other day, seasonal decorating. And I thought, oh my, there it is on House. So, yeah, that would be a good one. And what is it that House has? Something like 16 million people every day. So just to start simple, just to tip your toe in the water, let's talk about, something you could do. You could create a card or make a phone call. Hi, neighbor, just wanted you to know about I didn't want to call it necessarily a side hustle, about my new service. I've added a new dimension to my decorating business, and it's seasonal decorating. If you dread decorating for the holidays, call me. I would love to help. Something just as simple as that. And you've got your former clients and people that know that you decorate and are in the business, and it could be as simple as that. Okay, next is we want to inspire you. And so what we are offering for you to go after it is, we had some specials going this summer, but they have all ended. um, but we want to give you a leg up. We will offer 50% off seasonal decorating to those that put in "'Tis the Season." So it takes it from $295 to $147. So we just wanted you to know. So that is our class for tonight. I'm getting a reverb. Do you have any questions about any of this? I'm looking. We wanted it to be short and sweet tonight because of the debates. I'm looking to see if there are any questions. Okay, I think there might be one down here. How do I sign up? You simply go to the DSA. Jenny, you simply go to the DSA and go under Learn, and go to the seasonal decorating under Thinkific, and put in "'Tis the Season," and you'll get the half price. Okay. Any other questions? How many of you think you may try seasonal decorating this year? I got 2, 3, not a lot. Yeah, there's another one, Renee. Yeah, I saw that hand. Okay, well, guys, like I said, short and sweet tonight because And I don't know about you, but we've been on conference calls all day today with the IHOS conference. And so you guys have a great evening, and we will see you in November or October for the last Tuesday. Thanks for joining me.